The Lee family is a clan of natural-born fighters, it seems. Just don't mess up their cardigans. Tonight, Kevin Lee, 16-3 MMA, 9-3 UFC, headlines UFC Fight Night 128 opposite fellow lightweight contender Edson Barboza, 19-5 MMA, 13-5 UFC, which airs on FS1 from Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Kevin Lee, who's now 8 in the USA Today Sports MMAjunkie MMA light rankings, is 4 years older than little brother Keith Lee, 3-2, who turned pro this past year. Back in school, Keith said Kevin had a friend who also had a younger brother, and the two little brothers were about the same age. They were both wrestlers, but once a large brawl broke out, Keith told MMAjunkie Radio that his buddy was a sprinter that day. The background? Keith was messing with a girl who had a boyfriend, and as you can imagine, the boyfriend and his dozen or so friends didn't much appreciate that. So Keith was left to fend for himself when they had a confrontation at a restaurant. Instead of taking on the whole group, Lee focused on the one main guy, and it kind of worked, he said. Check out the video as he discusses the brawl and round 2 that happened once they got back to school. He also explains how be extra careful with his cardigan, somewhat deliberately as sort of payback to his buddy who fled, ultimately hurt his reputation once officials pulled the school's security footage. For more on UFC Fight Night 128, check out the UFC Rumors section of the site. MMAjunkie Radio broadcasts Monday to Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. PT, live from Mandalay Bay Resort. The show is hosted by Gorgeous George Garcia, Brian Goes Garcia and Dan Tom. For more information or to download past episodes, go to www.mmajunkie.com/radio. The blue corner is MMAjunkie's blog space. We don't take it overly seriously, and neither should you. If you come complaining to us that something you read here is not hard-hitting news, expect to have the previous sentence repeated in all caps. View 10 images.